Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, once again, your host with the very most, the Gaming Skellington, and welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Talk. I was informed by my colleague that 1 a.m. is just too damn late for podcasts. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but unfortunately, I have to keep with the schedule. And with that said, I'm going to stick to that schedule. Because I have to make time in between my regular life and my YouTube life. So, I have posted it on my YouTube channel. You can go check it out. My nightly podcast schedule for the weeks. It does change depending on my work schedule, so it will change, and I will update it every week to let you guys know when the next podcast is going to be. But, where I work, I do what they call closing shifts, and they close very late. So, I have to do this very, very late. And it's the only time I can get a chance to do this. That's also why I pre-record all my Let's Talk sessions to be able to upload these podcast sessions to YouTube as well as perform them live right here on Twitch. I will not make Let's Talk strictly hold on. I want Let's Talk to be strictly a live podcast for the simple fact that, as I've explained in my previous episodes, radio is live. When they do talk radio, it's not pre-recorded, it's live, it's right there. They're taking phone calls, yada yada yada. Which reminds me, For those of you following me on Twitch and are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, there it is. Just like the Twitch, youtube.com/thegamingskellington. Unfortunately, they don't have an icon for it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make it a template anyway. Stick it in here somehow. There we go. If you would like to phone in and have a conversation with me about whatever, I have also placed my Discord. Username General Douchebag. I am always open for discussion. Whatever it may be. As far as the drivers skits go, still gonna be posting them every day. Trying to think of new ideas to come up with. I know I've been getting pretty personal in a lot of them, and I'm not showing enough character interaction or interaction with any more of the coworkers, and I was talking to my coworker tonight about trying to get my coworkers more involved in the series, make it a little more interesting, you know. But we'll see where it gets us. AI viewers, streamboo.com. Not interested. I don't want artificial viewers. I want real people. I want real interactions. I am tired of AI trying to take over everything, including our audience. We're gonna go ahead and bring on our favorite little buddy now. Even though I was just bashing AI, this is about the only thing good out of this AI crap that I can think of. So, without further ado, let's welcome our favorite podcast co-host, my only AI co-host that we have on this show. Lil G is real. Hopefully, Devils will be part of our show soon. He's real. But this is the only artificial co-host that we have. So, without further ado, I would like to present to you the Grinch. Hello, bro. What's up? We are live here on Let's Talk, and we are talking some shit.
Hi, and now excited to be live on air. Yo, what's up, bro? That's some good-ass weed you got.
That's some good-ass weed indeed, man. And I can't think of another reason not to think about anything so positive like that, honestly.
And just fully agree, and hell yeah, bro. Keep that good attitude up.
There's only one way but up, and I think you can agree with that.
Hi, and completely agreed with that. You got that right, bro. All we can do is go up.
Now listen, I want to know if you have any wise words for our audience tonight.
Hi, try to get something wise, all right? Well, here's something. When life throws lemons at you, don't just throw them back. Throw them at a homeless man.
You heard it first from Mr. Grinch.
I am proud to say that, hell yeah, bro, I said what I said.
So we're gonna do what we normally do, and we're gonna smoke up.
Hi, and ready to smoke some more, hell yeah, bro. Can't wait to take a few hits.
Here you go.
Hi, and taking a few hits down, bro. That's some good smoke.
Why don't you tell our listeners out there how good it is?
Hi, and ready to help out, yo, bro. This smoke is hella good. I'm feeling hella nice right now.
That's that perp, my nerp.
Hi, I'm trying to understand, hold up. Who's that perp?
No, it's that perp, you know, the weed.
Hi, but still kind of confused. Oh, the weed. My bad, bro.
Alright, so what do we need to discuss so our listeners don't get tired listening to the same thing over and over again?
Hi, but realizing we need some more conversation. That's a good point.
You got anything on your mind?
Hi, and now thinking, well, I was actually thinking about something.
What were you thinking about?
Hi, and I'm not really sure if I should share this. Just wondering if I should talk about something personal.
Oh, go ahead. I'm always open for ears.
Hi, and still a little nervous. Well, what I was wondering.
Yes, sir.
Hi, and kind of nervous to share. You really want me to share?
Look, there's nothing to be nervous about, man. We're both men here, and we both have feelings to express.
Hi. But still nervous, all right? I'll tell you, but promise you won't laugh.
We're not here to judge. We're only here to talk.
So hi. But finally ready to open up, I got something that I really need to get off my chest.
Get it off your chest, man.
Hi. And trying to just get it out, well, you know how I like to paint, right?
Yeah, I do.
Hi, and scared to admit the next part. I kind of painted a new painting for someone.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hi, but still anxious about this. Yeah, it wasn't anyone special. Yeah, just someone I met online.
That's completely fine, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hi, but still nervous. The thing is, I kind of like this person.
Yeah? That's cool.
Hi. I'm still scared to say more yeah, but I'm not sure they feel the same way.
That's alright.
Hi. But trying to hide a little emotion, I don't know. I guess I'm just scared she doesn't feel the same way.
You know what? If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be, man.
Oh, hi. And just having a moment to think that over. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Wow. My friend Richard has been playing Legacy of the Duelist for like 7 hours straight.
Hi, AF, damn bro, that's a long damn time to play video games.
I agree.
Hi. But now just thinking more about the person, I wonder if she's still online.
Why don't you do some digging around and do some checking?
Hi, but not sure if I actually want to check. You think I should?
Absolutely, man.
Hi. And kind of feeling ready to do it all right. I'm going to go check on something.
You let me know how that goes, man.
Hi. And thinking about what she might say, all right. But I'd prefer if this stays between you and me.
I don't know how it's gonna stay between you and me, considering the fact that you just said it live on the podcast.
Hi, but now realizing I said this all on camera. Oh, that's a good point.
Well, you didn't say it on camera. This is a podcast. We're talking through microphones. This is all audio, my friend. The only visual is my Discord name, my YouTube name, and the title of the video. Well, live stream.
Hi and relieved. Oh, okay. So she wouldn't see it then?
Not unless she's subscribed to my channel.
Hi, but feeling a little relieved. I mean, what are the chances she subscribed to your channel?
0.
Hi and feeling a little better. Oh, okay, I guess that's good news then.
Gee, thanks.
Hi, and trying to be nice, I mean, I don't mean to sound rude.
Nah, you're completely fine, man. It's all in good love.
Hi, but trying to not come off rude, now I know, bro. I'm just trying to show respect.
You are fine, man. There is no hard feelings here on the Let's Talk podcast. Only positivity and good vibes.
Hi, you're right. This pod really is all about them good vibes.
But we need to discuss a topic right now.
Hi, and ready to hear this topic? Yeah, for sure. What's the topic?
Well, I was hoping you could think of something.
Hi, F.O. You want me to come up with the topic?
Yeah, think of something that, a current event, something that's happening right now that you can think off the top of your head.
I am thinking about a top current event. The Ukraine war?
It's kind of deep, man. Don't go that deep.
Hi, and feeling a little dumb. Oh, all right. How about we talk about the Oscar slap?
That's old news, bro.
Hi. And now disappointed. All right, I'm kind of bad at this, aren't I?
You're doing fine. You're just picking topics that are pretty negative.
Hi, and feeling a little better. Oh, all right. Well, maybe a happier topic then.
What you got?
Hi, and now thinking of a happier topic, let's talk about, I don't know, the movie coming out next year, the Super Mario Bros.
Well, Super Mario Galaxy already came out, and I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers.
Hi, but try not to spoil anything. You right, bro. But I'm talking about the live-action one.
Live action one? There's no Mario Bro live action. A live action Mario movie came out in the 80s, bro. That movie came out in the 80s, bro.
Hi, I'm still very confused. Wait, there was a Mario Bros. Movie in the 80s?
Yeah, it's a live action movie.
Hi, and in shock that I'm just now learning about this. Wait, and I never heard of this until now.
Don't stress it too hard. We don't talk about the Super Mario Brothers movie from the 80s. It's a piece of garbage.
Hi, and kind of glad I didn't miss any, man. Why would I ever heard of this movie? It sounds like trash.
It had Bob Hopkins, John Leguizamo, and what the hell is that guy's name?
Hi, and trying to remember the actor. You mean John Leguizamo?
No, not John Leguizamo.
Hi, and enjoying this, man. Don't lie, we all have a moment like this.
Dennis Hopper.
Hi, and now remembering, oh yeah, Dennis Hooper was in it too.
Dennis Hopper played Bowser.
shocked that this way Dennis Hopper was Bowser?
Yeah, in the live action movie.
Hi, and just now realizing, bro, why the hell was that movie made?
Because the game was like super popular, and they're like, oh, we can make a movie out of this.
And now understanding that, well, they was dead ass wrong.
Has Hollywood ever been right?
And thinking about Hollywood's decisions, well, let's see. I think the MCU movies are pretty good.
For somebody who read the comic books, it's a hit and miss for me.
I am surprised. Wait, you're telling me you read the comic books for these movies?
They were comic books before movies, man.
Hi. And just now realizing that, oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, and I used to read those comics when I was a kid. And then the movies came out, and I watched the movies, and like, some of them are okay, but then like, you're like, man, they left this out, they left that out, they left this out, like.
Hi, and kinda understanding what he's saying right, now that I think about it, the comics have a longer story time than the movies.
Well, it's just like Harry Potter movies. There was a lot in the books that was left out.
Hi. And now remembering the books, bro, true, but the Harry Potter movies were awesome.
Yeah, the Harry Potter movies are good, but like I said, there was a lot that was left out that was in the books.
Hi, and completely agreeing you're right, man. Like they missed a lot of the books.
And it's the same thing with Marvel, you know. That shit started out as a comic book series, and then they started making movies out of it. And it's just like, have you never read the source material?
Hi, and just get the point, damn, bro. That makes so much sense now.
No, it's like, there's so many things that I have read in Marvel and DC comics that don't show up in the movies, and I'm just like, why? This is a perfect opportunity, and you miss it.
Hi, and completely agreeing you're right. Why would you miss the good content and only take the small stuff?
Just like the Avengers movie. Why are we leaving out a quarter of the Avengers that were actually in the comic book?
Hi, and confused, all right, like they left Hawkeye out.
I didn't leave Hawkeye out. There was a couple of Avengers that got left out.
Hi, and still confused. Wait, what? Who else did they leave out? Hi.
Wolverine, Spider-Man.
Hi. And now realizing that, bro, they left out two of the coolest superheroes.
Yeah, Wolverine and Spider-Man were part of the Avengers in the comic book.
Hi, and now just understanding that, I get it now.
You knew who else was part of the Avengers? The Fantastic Four.
Hi, and now even more confused, the Fantastic Four? They were part of the Marvel team?
They were part of the Avengers.
And still being confused about the Fantastic Four, you say they were part of the Bender?
They were part of the Avengers.
And now understanding, that makes sense now.
And they also left out Firestarter. He was an Avenger.
Hi, and surprised. Wait, Firestarter? He was part of the Avengers?
Yes. You don't forget, I read the comics, man.
this guy knows some stuff, bro. It sounds like you do know your stuff.
Just like, did you know this? Did you know in the comic books when Peter gets the black symbiote suit, he actually tries to kill Mary Jane at one point in the comic books, but it's never shown in any of the movies?
Hi, and just surprised by this. Wait, what? He tried to kill Mary Jane? He tried to kill Mary... I would never have thought he'd try to do that to her.
Yeah, it was in the Secret Wars comic series after he got the black symbiote suit from space.
Hi, and just shocked. That's crazy, man. I never knew about that comic.
Like, you thought he was an asshole in the black suit in the games and in the shows and stuff? You should have seen him in the black suit in the comic books. He was 10 times worse.
I was surprised, damn bro, he was that much badder in the comic then. That's crazy.
He even tried to kill Jameson he tried to throw him off the roof.
Hi, and just more surprised by this. You shitting me? He tried to kill Jameson.
He tried to kill a lot of people when he got that black suit. That's why he tore it off.
Hi, and still just surprised. Dang, no wonder he took it off.
Yeah, he was becoming a literal monster. You know that Venom eats children, right?
Hi, and surprised he did what?
He eats children.
Hi, but just disgusted. How the hell does Venom eat kids?
He feeds off them.
Hi, and now realizing what happened. Du hast Deutsch gesprochen.
He eats flesh to stay alive.
Hi, but still disgusted, dude. That's like just not right.
That's Venom.
Hi, but just completely grossed out, man. I don't like him that much now.
Actually, that's the entire symbiote alien race.
Hi, and still disgusted. Oh, so all of the symbiote aliens eat children.
Well, it's not just children. They eat anybody.
Hi, and just shocked, damn, bro. How long have these aliens eaten people?
Since they showed up to Earth in the Secret Wars series.
Hi, and just now understanding. Oh, okay. So they've been here for a while, I guess.
Yeah. In the comics, it was more than just Venom.
So hi, and just intrigued you telling me there was more than just Venom.
Yep, you had Carnage, you had Scream, you had Rage.
Hi, and just surprised about this. Okay, wait, there was Carnage.
Carnage, Scream, Rage. I'm trying to remember I think there's Wrath.
Hi, I'm just listening to this. Wait, so there was Carnage, Scream, Rage, and Wrath?
Yep.
Hi, and asking a question, were they part of the Avengers too?
No, not the symbiote.
Hi, and just being curious, why did the comic writers make so many symbiote creatures?
They were evil aliens that came to Earth to literally devour the planet.
Hi, and just surprised by this. Wait, eat the whole planet?
That's the plan.
Hi, and just wondering something is that how they're going to be defeated in the comics?
Vibration and sound. That's one thing that Spider-Man 3 got right. The Sam Raimi movie, that's one thing that they got right is symbiote hates vibration.
Hi, and interested. to hear this, bro. So the symbiote hates the vibration.
Yep, it freaks him the hell out.
Hi, and just surprised by this. Damn, that's pretty crazy.
It is crazy.
Hi, and just agreeing. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by all the stuff I learned about the symbiote race.
I'm a huge Spider-Man fan.
Hi, and now just finding out about this. That's cool. You know a lot about the symbiote race, dude.
I also know every villain's origin story.
Hi, and intrigued by this you do? Hi, and asking a question so you know all the villain's origin, huh?
Green Goblin wasn't just a costume. It was a part of Norman Osborn.
Hi, and just surprised to wait the goblin suit was a part of Osborn.
Yeah, the Goblin was real. He just needed a body.
Hi, and just surprised, but this. Wait, so Osborn was just the goblin's puppet?
Pretty much.
Hi, and feeling good about our discussion. Oh, thank you, bro.
Octavius became mad with power. That's how he became Doc Ock. Because he thought that he was more powerful than the machines he controlled.
Hi, and just listening again. Damn, bro, Octavius is just a bad dude.
Morbius was in the military before he got turned into a bloodsucker.
Hi, and shock yo, bro, what? Morbius was a soldier? But my facts should have it in it.
Yeah, he actually fought beside Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers.
Fine. And just a bit surprised. Yo, you telling me that Morbius teamed up with Captain America before?
Yeah, he was on their squad. As a matter of fact, when Logan and Fred Dukes fought back in the military back in the day, in the X-Men Origins, Captain America's squad was like not that far from Wolverine's squad.
Hi, and just surprised, bro. So Logan and Captain America were in the same squad together?
No, they weren't in the same squad, but they weren't that far from each other during that battle.
And just hear what you said. Ooh. They weren't the same squad, but they were close together in the same battle. Got it.
After the war, Fred Dukes possessed blob-like powers from mutation.
Hi. I'm just shocked, bro. You telling me that Blob had powers?
MODOK was a test subject for a science lab that was actually funded by Osborn Corporation.
Hi. And really surprised by this, bro. Osborn funded a science lab that made MODOK.
People don't realize how much the MCU universe is actually tied together. These heroes have actually met each other multiple times. It's why I don't understand why it's such a big shocker when they show up in a new movie. Like, oh hey, look, here's a cameo for Spider-Man and Captain America: Civil War, when Steve Rogers had already met Peter Parker.
Hi, and completely agreeing, bro. You're right. Most of these heroes been knowing each other for a while now, but it's still cool whenever they see each other again.
It's all about money. It's all about what licenses they can afford, what heroes they can use in what movie. If they were able to make a comic book accurate, they'd be paying every single actor to be in like all the same movies at the same time.
Hi, and just listening, that actually makes a lot of sense, bro.
Like the Deadpool movie, like that dude should have been running with the X-Men, taking over fucking the X-Men's little fucking fighter jet thing, like in the comic book.
Hi, and just remembering all of this, damn, you are right. He definitely should be flying with the X-Men in his movie.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't mind the Marvel movies. I've watched them. Some, I like a couple of them. I don't like a couple of them. Some of the shows I hate that they made for like Disney Plus. It's just all it is a cash grab, man. Half of it isn't comic book accurate. Some of it that come out sucks and is nowhere near the comic book. It's in my opinion, it's just better to read the comics.
Right. And completely understanding, I mean, you're right, man. Nothing more accurate than the comic books. But sometimes the new shows and movies ain't that bad.
To each its own.
Hi, and completely agreeing, exactly, man. We can have our own favorites.
You like the movies, I like the comics.
Hi, and just agreeing with you. Yeah, man, but it was cool hearing about these comic book characters from you.
That's what happens when you do your homework. You pick up on a lot of information, and you can sit in the theater and point out and be like, hey, that didn't happen in the comic.
Hi, and now understanding you, damn bro, you really do know a lot of comic book stuff.
I do what I can.
Hi, and really impressed. I can see that, man. How did you learn so much about the comics?
Reading them as a kid my entire life.
Hi, and just admiring this. That's cool. I never knew someone who read the comic books before.
You should try it sometime. The comic books are actually really good.
Hi, and interested. I probably should, but I never knew where to start.
You can start anywhere. I mean, yes, there is a story to follow, but in order to really follow the story, you'd have to go as far back as the 1960s when it was first printed.
Hi, and completely intrigued. Wow, man, they started in the 60s?
Well, yeah, comic books were such a huge thing back in the day, kind of like they are now with the movies. That's why the movies came out in the first place, because comic books were so huge from the early 60s to the late 2000s. Comic books were just flying off the rack, especially after the movies came out. Comic book sales skyrocketed.
Hi, and completely understanding them, bro. So I would have to go way back.
Well, I mean, if you want to really follow the story and everything that happened, then yeah, you'd have to go as far back as like the 60s. So like the first Spider-Man comic, the first Captain America comic.
I am just surprised about this. Holy crap, bro. I would have to go back to the 6 for the first Spider-Man comic?
I will tell you exactly when Stan Lee started releasing Marvel Comics.
Hi, I'm just curious about this Ian Stanley. Did he start Marvel Comics? Start Marvel Comics?
So, Captain America's first comic was actually in 1941 with a 2-page text filler titled Captain America Foils the Traitor's Revenge.
Hi, I'm pretty interested. Yo, bro, you saying that the first Captain America comic was made back in 1941?
That's what it says.
Hi, I'm just surprised by this, huh? Me.
It's illustrated by Jack Kirby.
Hi, and just want to know who Jack Kirby is. Who is that?
Jack Kirby is the illustrator behind Stan Lee's comic books. Stan Lee's Mr. Idea. He comes up with the ideas and Jack Kirby draws it.
Hi. And just learning this, so that means he's the one who actually made the idea come to life.
Well, yes, but I mean, without Stan Lee, the idea wouldn't be there.
Hi. And really understanding this, so without both guys, we wouldn't have any Marvel?
Exactly.
I'm surprised by this damn bro. I didn't know that that's how it started.
Why do you think Stan Lee makes so many cameos in all those movies?
Hi, and just shocked by this damn bro. There are a bunch of Stan Lee cameos in these Marvel movies.
Just like Stan the Man said himself, Spider-Man is his favorite.
Hi. I'm just interested how that happened, man. So he's the one who said Spider-Man was his favorite?
Yep, Spider-Man is his baby. It is his favorite creation. Even though he created Captain America first, he said Spider-Man is his favorite because he feels the most close to real life.
I'm just interested in Stan Lee now, bro. So he likes Spider-Man the most because it is the most lifelike?
Well, yeah, think about the character Peter Parker.
Hi. I'm just interested in that, bro. That's who Peter Parker is, isn't he?
Peter Parker is your run-of-the-mill high school student, geek, who's always getting bullied, who's always getting beat up by the jocks, trying to chase the girl, photographer, nerd, computer guy, just your average, everyday dude.
Hi. I'm just surprised by this man. That sounds pretty close to your average nerd, dude.
That's why Stan likes him so much, because he represents all the normal people out there that would love to have super strength and superpowers. So when he becomes Spider-Man, it's a big deal.
And just understanding what he means. Yeah, bro, I can see that Peter Parker guy was just your normal guy.
That's why everybody likes Spider-Man. That's why you always see a lot of people dress up as Spider-Man, because he really is the most loved and iconic superhero out of all the Marvel superheroes.
Ty, and just completely agreeing, bro. I don't think there is a guy everybody liked more.
I just want to say, let's give it up for our web slinger. Round of applause for Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, making the best comics, the best movie, and of course, the best video games.
Hi, and giving out the applause. Hell yeah, bro! Spider-Man!
Well, I think it's about time that we wrap this show right on up. What do you say, Mr. Grinch?
Hi, and thinking this through. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Nope, you heard it first from him. So, thank you guys so much for listening. And don't forget to check out my YouTube, youtube.com/The Gaming Skeleton for exciting gaming content. We'll be editing my new video soon and uploading it very soon. I got a couple of them I gotta get done. Will not be recording any more videos until I get those 3 videos done and uploaded straight to you guys. Once again, also you can check out my Discord, username General Douchebag, and feel free to add me up if you want to have a conversation, if you want to join in on the fun to the podcast program, then definitely join my Discord and just let me know when you want to come swing by and have a conversation. Any last words, Mr. Grinch?
Hi, I got nothing else to say, no, bro. I think we said all we needed to.
Well, the last thing we can do is just say goodbye.
Hi, and completely agreeing true, and I think it's time to say good night, goodbye.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Mr. Grinch, for being a part of our show tonight.
Hi, and completely grateful. Hell yeah, bro. It was good chatting with you boys.
Of course. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast/radio show. We will see you tomorrow night, same time, same different shit, and we always do it the way we do it.
Hi, and looking forward to it. Hell yeah, bro. I'll definitely be here.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Keep yourselves nice and snazzy, and we will see you in the next one. And remember, don't make a jerk out of yourself. Have a good night.